I never forget the sound of my father's voice that night. Sharp, rehearsed, dripping with triumph, like he'd finally found a way to cut me out cleanly. "We're selling the company. You're not getting a dime." My siblings clapped like he'd announced a miracle. My mother looked down at her plate. And I just smiled. Not the kind of smile born from shock, the kind born from a plan finally reaching the surface. "Who's the buyer?" I asked, tapping the rim of my glass. Dad puffed up. "Everest Holdings. 50 million. Cash." That was the moment I laughed. Low, controlled, almost pitying, because they didn't know the truth. Not yet, but they would. Back when I still thought family meant something, there was a time I worshipped that man. A time I believed loyalty went down the bloodline and not just up. He taught me how to count inventory before he taught me how to ride a bike. He told me I'd take over the business someday. "My smartest kid," he'd say, hand on my shoulder. Funny how people rewrite history when greed gets involved. My siblings resented how close I was to him. They saw every compliment as a threat, every success as a personal attack. But I trusted them, trusted him, right up until the night I found the legal documents on his office printer. Contracts stripping me from ownership, emails to my siblings coordinating it, a clause stating I was to be removed quietly. My hands didn't shake, my breath didn't stutter, the betrayal didn't shatter me, it sharpened me. The discovery that changed everything. The real knife wasn't that he cut me out, it was why. In an email to my brother he wrote, "He thinks he's smarter than us. Let's show him he's not." I reread that line until the words became steel. They didn't just betray me, they underestimated me. And underestimation is fuel. I didn't confront them, didn't cry, didn't ask why. I simply closed the office door and opened a new one. The shift. My mind goes quiet. The moment betrayal hits, most people explode. I go silent. My silence is where plans grow. I spent the next 5 months crafting one. Not emotional, not impulsive, surgical. Step 1, create a shell company. Step 2, build investors behind it. Step 3, make sure not a single paper trail led back to me. Step 4, wait, watch, let them think they won. I named it Everest Holdings for a reason. I wanted the reminder that I was climbing above them, one ledger and loophole at a time. And when Dad put the business on the market, my company was the strongest bidder. He thought it was a stranger, a savior. I thought it was justice wearing a tailored suit. Execution, the long game pays off. I let them believe they orchestrated a victory. I let my brother brag about finally being rid of me. I let my sister toast to fresh starts without dead weight. And Dad, God, he strutted around like a king. Meanwhile, I was signing the documents they were celebrating. Every clause they didn't bother to read, I did. Every oversight they made, I didn't. They didn't know I'd legally positioned them out of every operational role. Didn't know they were employees only if I allowed it. Didn't know the business they stole from me was already mine again. All they had left was the moment I revealed it. So, I saved it for Thanksgiving, because poetic timing matters. Dad cleared his throat at the head of the table. "We're selling the company," he declared. "Your siblings will be partners. You get nothing." The applause rang. The betrayal tasted familiar. The calm in my chest felt earned. "Dad," I said, leaning forward, "who's the buyer?" "Everest Holdings," he said proudly. "We're getting 50 million." And that was when I let the truth land. I am Everest Holdings. The room froze. Forks stopped mid-air. My sister's smile collapsed. My brother choked on his champagne. Dad's face drained so fast he looked decades older. He whispered, "No, no, that's not..." "It is," I said. "You sold me the business you stole from me." Silence. Heavy. Beautiful. Resolution. The peace after the fire. They tried scrambling, begging, rationalizing, but the papers were signed, the money transferred, the power shifted, all while they sat there celebrating. I didn't yell, I didn't gloat, I just stood, pushed in my chair, and said, "You taught me business, Dad. I just mastered the parts you ignored." Walking out of that house felt lighter than forgiveness. Some betrayals break you. Mine built me. And when they tried to bury me, I bought the land.